Welcome to another episode on our channel. As you know, I'm thinking about doing 1/6 scale one-of-a-kind figures, and at first I thought I would do one genre, and then I thought, well, that'll get old after a while. So maybe several different types of genre, like steampunk was one kind of category that I focused on, medieval for a while, female Vikings for a while. And now I'm thinking of another set of figures that I'd like to try to create. Not sure what to call them yet, but outsiders, lowrider outsiders. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. But I want to create a website and just make one figure, basically one per customer, and if somebody finds that figure meaningful to them in some way, it's designed to be for one person, and what I envision in terms of this website is not only is it just one figure, one of a kind, truly one of a kind, but whoever purchases it, their name will be listed as the sole owner of this figure. And what I'm hoping that people will do if they ever decide to sell the figure, that they will have the next owner register as the second owner of the figure, so we can have that provenance there. So that's kind of running through my head right now, and I think that will be rewarding if I can do that, especially if I have an opportunity to actually make some money to keep doing this, because this does cost a bit in terms of creating figures and so forth. So I think that would be fun. So we'll pause and let me show you the first figure that I'd like to offer. And I'm going to call her Sara. And she'll come with a story. That's another unique feature about what I'm thinking of doing with this website. So each individual character in the group that is being created, one-of-a-kind figures. So if I call them the outsiders, there's a group of outsiders, right? And each will have a name, each will have an individual story, but they'll also have a collective story. So I know this sounds like a huge task, but I think I will have fun with this if I can pull it off. And that's the key. Can I pull it off? So anyway, I want to show you the first figure that I've conceptualized, and hopefully you'll like it. So we'll be right back. We are back, and I'm not under the illusion that I'm the first person who's thought of loose clothing. I know I've seen some loose clothing out there in terms of 1/6 scale figures, and I'm sure there are several 1/6 scale toy manufacturers who are competing for this market. But this is a combo of loose and tight-fitting clothing. But more importantly, what I'm hoping to do is one of a kind, one figure, one customer, with a figure that has a name and a story, and not just an individual story, but also to the group that he or she belongs, a collective story as well. So there'll be a theme running through this process. This is what I'm hoping for anyway. So here is Sara. She has World War II German pants on that are winter pants. In fact, you can turn them inside out and they'll be white. I prefer the olive green or OD green look myself. She's got a gas mask here. She's got American boots. She's got utility belt. She's got a carabiner, it's blue, and a headlamp that says PELTZ. We actually have this headlamp ourselves. And she's got a MOLLE system here with her holster and a 45. So like I said, sleeveless shirt, elbow wraps, whether they stay on or not, I haven't decided yet. I did say the MOLLE holster and the 45. She's got an M1 carbine paratrooper style, a tactical military scarf, a shemagh, and a head sculpt that is adorable. So we will pause and get her on a turn tray and do a 360, and then we'll get some close-ups and then a tight one of her face. So we'll be right back. We are back, and here she is. Let's go around and take a quick peek at her. She's got the gas mask here, utility belt. The pants are riding low. The other clothing, though, is fairly tight. You see the MOLLE coming up here with the 45, utility belt, and grenade on the side here, the carabiner on the other side with the headlamp, and the M1 carbine, paratrooper style, the tactical military scarf. All right, so these figures will have a combination of clothing that is loose and tight. They'll be armed to the teeth, and they're fighting dark forces in the world. So they banded together. So we're gonna come back and get some tighter close-ups from here on up, and then directly at her face. We'll be right back. She's living in a post-apocalyptic world, and she's basically, she has what she's been able to get her hands on in terms of weapons and other accessories. So loose pants, tight everything else. She's got a gas mask here, which you can now see more clearly. You can see that grenade there, and the vibrant blue carabiner here. Trying to turn it. I got it to turn a second ago. There we go. Better. All right. And it has PELTZ, the headlamp on the carabiner. So he's got that utility belt, elbow sleeves, the tactical military scarf, and the MOLLE, which is adjustable, the handgun, and the M1 carbine up here. Yeah, she looks like a force to be reckoned with. So we'll pause and get a tight close-up of her face. We'll just do a side to side here. And there you go. Here's one last look at Sara, our first post-apocalyptic 1/6 scale figure. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.